The REC, or Race Equality Charter, is a framework for universities to recognise, investigate and remove racial inequalities experienced by students and staff in their institutions. The REC requires universities to collect data regarding their students' and staff's experiences to identify and remove barriers to race equality at St Mary's. As a member of the REC, we aim to improve the representation and success of Black, Asian and minority ethnic staff and students within St Mary's by recording their experiences and resolving concerns.
The Staff REC survey opens on March the 1st and we need all members of staff to take part. To access the survey, scan the displayed QR code with your mobile phone and it will take you to the REC survey. This should only take 10 minutes of your time.
You can also follow @SMU Charters on Twitter to access the survey link and more information about the REC at St Mary's.
For every completed survey, St Mary's will donate £1 to the Stephen Lawrence Charitable Trust, and participants may enjoy free coffee from the Dolce Vita.
So Tally, tell us why you think it's important for staff members to take part in the REC staff survey.
I think we've reached a really important milestone in our Race Equality Charter journey, and it's now the time where we want to really hear from staff about their experiences of working at St Mary's, and I think that's going to help us to really make the changes at a systemic level to make sure that the culture reflects what we want to here at St Mary's, which is one of inclusiveness. So I think it's an opportunity for people to tell us what it feels like at St Mary's so that we can actually do that meaningfully.
Really, really important for us to hear from a huge variety of staff and students, again, to be able to compare those experiences so we can see where inequalities lie between different ethnic groups.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, why not grab a coffee and then complete your survey at the same time and give yourself some 5 or 10 minutes to do that. That's all it's going to take.
Yeah. And what would you say to staff, Tally, who say, I just did a survey, I see surveys all the time, I haven't got time, I've got marking to do. What would you say to those members of staff?
It gives us the information, the data, the lived experience of people to make those systemic changes that therefore mean that, we change the culture at St Mary's to one where everyone is equal and everyone is included and everyone feels that they belong at St Mary's. And I think, further down the line, if you think about 5 or 10 years from now, it's that legacy that you're leaving behind of the changes that you've made and you contributed to. And I think that's really important, and I hope other people do as well.
Yes, and we're also going to be rerunning the survey every few years and then comparing if there's any improvements or any new challenges. So not only, especially for students who might be leaving in a couple of years, this is part of that legacy of participating and providing that initial experience for us to understand, so we can then compare it to students in a few years who hopefully have a better experience or a different experience in a positive way.
Your anonymous survey responses will be analysed by St Mary's REC self-assessment team comprised of staff and students from across the institution. The survey responses will allow us to integrate and improve existing structures, policies and practices that may prohibit St Mary's from achieving racial equality for our staff and students. This data will help inform our SATS action plan and St Mary's first application for the Race Equality Charter Bronze Award. More information on data protection and how your responses will be used can be found in the survey introduction or by reaching out to equalitycharters@stmarys.ac.uk.
We appreciate that some survey questions may bring up experiences of racial trauma for participants. Scan the QR code below for St Mary's Wellbeing Support.